guys, and welcome back to Dalchem Resin. Today, come resin with me this beautiful wooden charger plate. Today I'll be using Art Tree Creations, Deep Azurite, beautiful dark navy blue, A1 Pigments Australia golden blue, back to the Art Tree Creations colour called Neptune. It's got an amazing sparkle, this one, I love Neptune. And the Just Resin titanium white to do our lacing with. Today I'm also going to be working with the Dalchem crystal clear resin, which is a 50-50 resin. It's also got a shorter pot life of up to 30 minutes. Alright, let's start mixing. Oops, I'm now dropping resin onto the plate. I will have to get back and clean that up after I've finished pouring. If I wipe it with a baby wipe now, it will actually be dry, so we won't risk any sticky spots in the resin by the time I get to pouring on the charger plate. This A1 pigment has come up nicely this time around. I've put a little bit more pigment in, and it really is that beautiful blue gold reflective. I think these are great ocean colours. What do you guys reckon? Look at that sparkle. I've kept just a little bit of clear, so let's start the pour. We'll start with the darkest colour, so the Deep Azurite will go up the top. And now for the Neptune. I think these colours really complement each other. I'm going to add a little bit more of the Deep Azurite. I want to make sure that we don't lose that dark blue. It'll really help give it some depth if we can get some variance in the colour. Now I'm just going to gently blend with my hand. There's a few ways you can do this. You can use a heat gun. I like gently mixing though with my hand because I think it really gives it some sense of movement in it. Now I will use the heat gun and just blow very gently across it, and that will soften all the edges where I've been mixing. The resin will keep moving and changing as it cures as well. add some clear now. I use the clear as, for lack of a better word, a buffer for my white. It keeps the white on the top and helps make the sea foam or the white lacing kind of look that I'm after for this ocean theme. I'll have to go back and take that little drop of white that I've spilled off after I've finished blowing out my white. You only need a very small amount of the white because it will go a very long way. And you can see what I mean about how I was concerned about losing the navy. We want to keep the nice, rich, dark colour. By adding a few more layers of these colours, it'll just push back the white a little bit more and give me more room to work with the other colours. I'm going to try and do a very fine line of white. It can be very tricky to get fine lines without using a piping bag, just so I can do a second round of the sea foam. I'll clean up my edges as I go. It's amazing how you can see the cells forming in the white, or the lacing, it depends on what you'd like to call it. Oh, I love the 3D effect that this has going. It reminds me of waves breaking and just washing the white foam. I'll put another little bit of clear down, just as another buffer for some more white, I think. The wonderful thing about this style of artwork is you can go back and you can layer. If I wanted to, I could actually let the whole thing dry, then come down and pour clear over the top and do some more of the white, and that would really bring the depth out even more. You'll start to see the little cells coming up in the white. I was going to use just the last little bit of my navy, or my deep azurite as it's called, and just start to make sure it pushes back the other colour. We'll just do that for all of the colours now. You can see now how it's changing just as it's being left to sit for a few minutes. This is the finished result, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Join me on my Facebook and Instagram pages, they're in the links, and you have a chance at winning this beautiful ocean themed board. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.